What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Sir MC Koi coming at you here with a little bit of a different thing, you know? Obviously my channel here on YouTube is new, you know, I do my Twitch streaming, but this is me attempting to theory craft a deck which is even Hunter. This is going to be taking advantage of being able to do 2 damage to the face every turn basically for 1 mana. Now, a lot of this is mainly going to be a secret package in the early games. I tried to build my deck around the idea of Kathrena, because with Kathrena I can get out charged Devil Swords, and then, you know, with Seeping Oozling I can take that Death Rattle, or even like the Death Rattle from Bone Drake. And then, so then I have other things like Life Drinker just for some sustain, and then we have Serenite Chain Gang, you know, just generally a key piece in any even deck. And then for my 2-cost minions, I really wanted to put in Plated Beetle. I had Plated Beetle in, but then I realized it's a beast, and I don't necessarily want to be pulling Plated Beetle from these things. I think the one other change, instead of a Wing Blast, I think I want to put in Bubblies and Yummies. So yeah, I don't know if this deck is going to work well at all, but we're going to give it a try. So let's take it in, let's get to playing it. Alright, so the plan for this episode, I'm probably going to play like 2 or 3 games just to see if this deck is even remotely viable, if it's something that can fit in today's meta. So obviously I don't want a Devil Sword in hand, that's something I want to recruit. I'm okay with Life Drinker. Amani Berserker I just think is a really good 2-drop. Okay, nice. Kathrena's a nice pull here. So yeah, we're gonna give it a try, see how it works. Playing this on ladder, of course. It's early season, I'm rank 9, so, you know, if I demote to 10, whatever. Got plenty of time to climb. So this might be a tough matchup here. But it's gonna be a lot of smorking. That is for sure. We're gonna be hitting that hero power quite a lot. Okay, I like that. Let's get the Berserker down. The one thing that I might have with this deck in terms of problems is removal. I don't really have a ton of it. And then the other thing with the secrets is I don't get to use the Spell Stone with the secrets, which is a big part of, you know, this deck, but it's not going to be a big deal. Alright, so he's going to just do that to clear it. That's fine by me. Perfect, we get a secret, so we can just smork and play a secret. So far, I'd like to think this is actually going pretty well. I don't think it's going great, but I think it's going well. Okay, try to trigger the secret. Now he plays a Fledgling. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and flanking strike that. Alright, easy enough. This might be a deck that I can beat. I feel like this deck against Odd should be good as long as I can keep his board mostly cleared. I'm gonna smork just because why not? I've got the freezing trap down, so let's just push face. Nothing else to push but face. Getting Kathrena out turn 8 I think is gonna be a huge point for this deck also. I think that's very key. But we are already at turn 5 and we've got him down to 16 health, which is great. That's pretty strong for us. And I have Rexar in here, but Rexar definitely isn't needed in this deck. Okay, cool. Now he just has a 5-cost Hogger chilling in his hand. Is he gonna hit this? Oh, he's coining. Oh, is he coining Deadly Poison? Wow. I think that's something. This guy's actually trying to kill himself, it seems like. Ooh, okay. So random minion in my deck. So it's either going to be Bone Drake or High Mane. Either way, those all seem pretty good, and it's a 5/4 body. Okay, that's fine. It's interesting. I've never seen the animation for that card, so I never knew that it did that it popped up like that. So obviously he's going to use Huffer into it. And it would have been nice, honestly, if I got the High Mane, so that might be something I switch around, take out the Bone Drakes, just to supplement it otherwise. Alright, let's do this. Bubblies and yummies! Oh god, I love me some Shroom Brewer. Unfortunately, both of my Devil Swords are in my hand now, so I'm not going to be able to get them off of Kathrena. But it's also not the biggest deal in the world. So he realized this is just going to... Wow. Alright. Pretty good. I'm going to make a change here. I'm going to take the Bone Drakes out and try to find something else to put in. We'll be back with game number 2. Alright, so what I ended up doing was taking out both of the Bone Drakes, adding in an extra Shroom Brewer just for some longer sustain, and then I ended up going double Loot Hoarders also. I took out, I had like art, what was it? I had Sun Fury Protector purely because it was a 2/3 body, but I think drawing cards here is decent. But then again, if I draw, there's a chance that I'm outdrawing Beast, but then again, I also want to draw Kathrena and some of my value cards, so I think that's good. So let's get into game number 2. Okay, so this should be an interesting matchup. Hunter v. Hunter. I want to keep the Seeping Oozling. I feel like that was a really good card. That just, I mean, with the Death Rattles now, it's either going to be getting Kathrena. Well, there's Kathrena. So my Death Rattle is guaranteed a high main. So it's basically a 5/4 high main. It's a high main with a little less stats, but it's loading the board up, which is exactly the kind of things I want, and it looks like we're up against Spell Hunters, so this should be an interesting matchup to play against. I feel like I might have the advantage here, but when it comes to him loading the boards with Wolves, I don't have an answer for that. So ideally, I need to get him down as soon as possible. That Secret can wait. I just need to work on the Smork right now. Another tracking. He's already used both trackings. Interesting. He's hunting for something. Curious to find out what, but he's hunting. Okay. So far, this has been pretty much the exact same back and forth game. The ability to use your hero power almost every turn is so strong. This dude has nothing going for him. Huh. Alright. Let's chain gang here. What is his hand if he's just smorking me? Okay. The cycle continues. Alright, so now we get the Seep next turn, then I can coin out Kathrena, and then shit'll really get spicy. Oh, this is so troll, dude. This is so troll. Holy cow. Oh, rip! I forgot about those. Okay, well, now I need to make a few more adjustments. I have to take Loot Hoarder out because I don't want those Death Rattles being the Death Rattles that come up. So, this is, you know, this is why we do this. You know, we're learning. This is obviously my first deck that I've theory crafted myself. So it is absolutely a learning experience. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Nice. That's more like it. So yeah, take the Loot Hoarders out. Wow. He realizes he loses, right? Okay. 2-0 with this deck. Pretty good. I'm gonna take the Loot Hoarders out, put in something different. Definitely still a 2-drop minion. But so far so good, I'd say. Alright, so I'm gonna keep Kathrena. Just because I feel like I should. There's a Seeping Ooze thing, so even if I didn't, I would have potentially gotten it. So I ended up just putting in 2 fairy dragons. They're not death rattle minions, and it's a 3/2 body that can't be targeted, which I think is pretty good in this situation, so why not? Alright, if this is token druid, pretty much I'm guaranteed to lose here. Which he is coining out that. Oh, he's coining out Keleseth. So this is probably going to be... Yeah. This is probably going to be spiteful then. Okay. That's fine. We got that off the board, and perfect. We got a freezing trap too. And freezing trap will debuff any minion that is played. So that's really good. I like that. Whoa, I just opened up the internet. I like that even though my keyboard has an Internet Explorer button, if I hit, like it doesn't open up Internet Explorer, it opens up Google Chrome. It's the way it should be. Okay, so he's just gonna trade. Ooh, surprise! I forgot that was a secret I had. Lol. We're looking good right now, I would say. Obviously, my Seeping Oozling is going to be picking up high main, so it's going to summon two hyenas, so it's a 5/4. So Death Rattle summon 2s. Ooh. Look at you over here. So maybe I don't... Yeah, I want to do this. This is still the play. And then, honestly, I think... Do I want to trade? I can always flanking strike next turn, one of them. So I think trading here is probably the best play. Alright, Tar Creeper. Could this be Taunt? No, there's no way this is Taunt Druid with Keleseth. That wouldn't make much sense now, would it? Okay. That's actually a really good draw here for me. So, run that into that. That way I get my 2 hyenas. We'll flanking strike here, smork them, and drop a fairy. So that gave us quite the board, which is good. And we can just roam one of these guys into him. He's probably going to trade here. I would assume he trades this into the fairy. If he doesn't, it's getting traded into with a hyena. Obviously, we have Kathrena next turn for either Savannah or Charged Devilsaur. Okay, here comes Malfurion. That's fine. Taunts, also fine. Okay, there is one of my Charged Devilsaurs. So... Oh my god, I forgot Life Drinker's a beast too. Alright, so, you know, we're making small errors here. I didn't even think about Life Drinker being a beast. I think Life Drinker is a good piece in this deck, but obviously you don't want it being recruited by Kathrena. So, Life Drinker is probably going to be replaced after this, and then... I mean, depending on how this game goes, I'll either play one more for the video, or this will be the last one. And then we'll just go from there. Okay, Fungal Mancer. So this is a spiteful package. We just have yet to see it. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Smork away, boys. He doesn't have any AoE, I know that, so I'm not worried about it. Not worried about keeping this on the board with 1 health, because he's either going to have to trade into it with his hero power, or he's going to have to use an ultimate on just that. So either way... Oh! Okay. Faceless Manipulator will work too. That's pretty good. Okay. Cool, nice. Can I kill him here? So obviously this has to go into this, right? Yes. So then we do 7. Yeah, we win. See, the life drinkers are such a good piece to this deck. I think it's worth honestly risking the life drinkers. So there you go. I mean, that's 3 games we played against Odd Rogue, beat it, one of the top decks in this meta. Spell Hunter, one of the top decks in this meta, beat it. And then we just played what I assumed was Spiteful Druid, Spiteful Druid, and we beat it. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide, but I'm thinking even Hunter is a decent deck. I think if you were to play it against a control, it may not be as good, but I think in terms of an aggro deck, this is one of the better aggro decks that you could get, just because you're consistently getting that 2 damage almost every turn. The fact that you can just get 2 damage for 1 mana is insane. So, I don't know. I will leave a deck list for you guys in the comments. So thank you everybody who watched. Like, subscribe. If you guys want to see me write up a guide or do something like that for this deck, let me know down below in the comments. I'll see you next time.